Hey Chopper, this viewer's not subscribed.
Card Kaizoku.
This video is sponsored by Card Market, Europe's largest online marketplace for trading card games. This video is sponsored by Sleeve Chief. Their latest release, the Brothers Strategy Collection, comes out September 5th. It comes with a deck box featuring Doflamingo and Rosinante. It also features a Rosinante and Doflamingo sleeve, border sleeve, 2-player playmat. So if you're excited for this Don Quixote release, don't keep your wallet waiting and pick this up when it releases on September 5th. And use my code CARDKAIZOKU for 5% off your order. Alright, we're doing our OP08 ZOORO deck breakdown, the ZOORO deck as some people call it because it's all chopper cards. And yet we get a completely new package to run thanks to 08. These cards were meant for the red-green chopper deck, but I think it kind of fits in a ZOORO deck a little better. So yeah, he plays just as he always did, right? A weenie focus style deck. So let's just look at the leader real quick in case you don't know what he does. So Roronoa Zoro is a mono red leader with 5000 power and 5 starting life. His leader ability reads Dawn times 1. On your turn, all your characters get plus 1000 power. This does promote a, as I mentioned before, like a wider style of play, playing a bunch of bodies that get benefit from that plus 1k buff. The more characters you have out, the more basically free value you get, right? 1 Dawn on your leader is essentially as if you put 1 Dawn on all your characters with this leader. So with that out of the way, let's take a look at the deck list. For EB01 Kid and Killer, 4 cost 5k. Then he has Rush, and then when attacking, if your opponent has 2 or less life cards, this character gets plus 2000 power until the end of the turn. This is just a like 4 cost AK attacker in this deck basically. We're so aggressive that your opponent usually is at 2 life or less anyway, so it's a great finisher card. It's a great like unexpected lethal out of nowhere kind of card you can utilize. The only downside is that he's not searchable with any card in the deck, so you just have to hope you draw into him, which with 4 copies is not too hard to see at least one each game. For EB01 Tony Chopper, 3 cost 4k power, 1k counter. He has blocker, and then Dawn times 2 when attacking, give it to one of your opponent's characters minus 3000 power for this turn. So yeah, just a blocker option we can cheat out with some of the other chopper cards. Him having blocker does make him a priority kill target, because if he lives and can untap on your opponent's next turn, he can straight up block an attack. And if he gets to attack too, he's a threat, right? 2 Dawn makes him give minus 3k to something. Anything he debuffs basically is gonna die. 3k is a pretty steep debuff to receive on a character. 2 OP01 Sanji, 2 cost 3k power, 2k counter. Activate main. Once per turn, you may add 1 card from the life area to your hand, and then this character gets plus 2000 power, and then you can give up to 2 of your rested Dawn cards. This is just a option to play out against decks that like to starve you, right? Especially yellow decks that like to get value out of like stuff like Gadatsu and 9 cost Yamato. If you play Sanji, make yourself take life. They can't keep you at a high life total to abuse their KO effects like that. But other than that, he's a searchable 2k counter in the deck. 2 OP01 Tony Chopper, 3 cost 4k power, 1k counter. Pretty much most of the chopper cards in this deck are 3 cost 4k power, so just keep that in mind. Dawn times 1 when attacking, you may trash 1 card from your hand. Add up to 1 Straw Hat crew type character other than a Tony chopper with a cost of 4 or less from your trash to your hand. This is just a way to cycle out a card in your hand, right? If you have like Diable Drums in your hand that you don't really need against a particular matchup, you can trade it in for a Zoro that died earlier on, and then you have that to play as a rush attacker next turn. But yeah, this pretty much only picks up like Sanji, the Nami Searcher, and then your Rush Zoros. Everything else in the deck is a chopper, so be wary of that, and that's why we only run it as a 2-of. Nice to have sometimes, but not like imperative for the deck. He just basically has to meet that 3 cost 4k stat line, right? Because 1 Dawn on your leader makes him a 5k attacker. For OP01 Nami, 1 cost 2k power, 1k counter. On play, look at the top 5 cards of your deck. You could reveal a Straw Hat crew type card and add it to your hand, and then put the rest on the bottom of your deck in any order. So just Straw Hat Searcher for the deck. It searches pretty much everything in the deck, really. The only thing it doesn't search is Kid and Killer and then your top end. And like 2 of the animals, no, just 1 of the animals, Hiking Bear. Sorry, I considered Kureha an animal, but she's not. Sorry, Kureha fan. 4 OP01 Roronoa Zoro, 3 cost 5k power. He just has Rush, so yeah, vanilla stat line Rush card for 3, really strong in this deck. With your leader ability, he comes out as a 6k attacker. For 1 Dawn investment, you make him a 7k, that's really scary. 4 OP02 Makino, 1 cost 0k power, 2k counter, and then on activate main, you can rest this character and give plus 3k to one of your red characters with the cost of 1. We run 8 searchers in this deck in the form of Nami and Kureha, so you do get a lot of valid targets with this Makino to buff. And yeah, Dawn on leader and then Makino buffing a 1-drop makes him a 6k attacker for basically a 2 Dawn investment, and then 1 Dawn that you would have put on your leader anyway, so technically a 1 Don investment. And then if you put another Don on top of that, it makes them into a 7k attacker. So very good for hitting magic numbers. 4 OP04 Tony Chopper, 3 cost 4k power, 1k counter. I call this one the Reindeer Chopper. Then on play, you can play a animal type character card with the power of 3000 or less from your hand. The only card we run in this deck that you can cheat out with them is Hiking Bear. I know some people run like Komachio or Karu as vanilla 1 cost 3k stat line characters that you can cheat out with this chopper. I mean, when you can get that play off, it is quite strong tempo wise, but when you don't have this Reindeer Chopper, those cards in your hand are just 1k counter or like a 1 cost 3k power attacker. I didn't feel it was as impactful. I think cheating out this Reindeer Chopper with that 08 Chopper, that's enough of a combo play. You don't need to hit 1 additional character on top of that. So that's why I don't run those 1 cost vanillas. 2 OP07 Monkey D Dragon, 8 cost 9k power, Rush. Give your leader or up to one of your characters up to 2 Rested Dawn. You can't like split this. Whatever target you picked has to get both of those 2 Rested Dawn, but this synergizes really well with our leader actually, because yeah, we need 1 Dawn on our leader to activate the plus 1k to everything buff. This gives 2, which, you know, attacking for 7 is not bad. It's what we want to do anyway. So on your 8 Dawn turn, if you play out Dragon, you attack with your leader for 7, and Dragon himself gets buffed by your leader ability, making him a 10k. And then if you have flooded your board with like 3 choppers at that point, they're all 4k power, get buffed by your leader. Since you have 2 Dawn on them, they all swing for 5k. It's a lot of pressure when you play them out. And just having a top end is nice. And it's something that it's hard for your opponent to attack back into, while also applying pressure the turn you play him, right? He's not really a dead turn. Because even if they do manage to kill Dragon the turn after with like a Red Rock or something, you already got your attack off with them. You got the benefit of getting your leader ability active while also playing him out too for 8 Dawn. So yeah, I think a good value card for the deck. 4 OP08 Tony Chopper, 3 cost 5k power. So this is the card that makes our deck work, and it's like the core of the animal engine in the ZOORO deck. So on your turn and on play, or when attacking, you can look at the top 5 cards of your deck, and then you can play up to 1 animal type character with the power of 4000 or less rested, then put the rest on the bottom of your deck in any order. So this plays out every single chopper in our deck except for himself, which is, yeah, that's a good thing, because that'd be busted if he could play himself out. And then the fact that you can do that when attacking too makes him really, really strong, right? You usually get like 2 cards cheated out with them before he dies, both on play and then when attacking. But do note that the on play only works on your own turn. So yeah, he just cheats out bodies. If whatever body he cheats out gets to live, that's 1 more attacker they have to deal with next turn. So they're usually having to spend resources to attack into whatever you cheated out rested, and that saves your life too. So you end up pretty healthy most of the time while also cheating out a bunch of bodies. And the more bodies you have out, the more chances that one of them will live, right? Because they only have so many attackers that they can throw at you while you're cheating out like 2 or 3 characters a turn. So this is, yeah, pretty much what makes the deck work. And one of the most devastating combos is, as I mentioned, 08 Chopper into the 04 Chopper into a Hiking Bear from your hand, in which case we'll go over him now. So 4 OP08 Hiking Bear, 3 cost 3k power, 2k counter. So we have an animal 2k counter in the deck. And then Dawn times 1, activate main. Once per turn, you can give it to one of your animal type characters other than this character, plus 1000 power for this turn. So yeah, Dawn on leader, and then Dawn on Hiking Bear to activate his activate main effect, makes him a 5k attacker already. So inherently that's like what you want to do anyway. So it's great in that regard in terms of efficiency. So you buff one of your other choppers for 1k for free basically. So they'll both get a buff from your leader ability and from Hiking Bear, and then Hiking Bear attacks for 5, and then you'll attack with whatever animal you buffed for probably 6 or 7. Right, with this chopper, he gets buffed to 7 with your leader ability and Hiking Bear. All the other 4k ones get buffed to 6k. He is also another priority kill target. Whenever he's out, your opponent will usually have to like use an attack up on him. 4 OP08 Kureha, 1 cost 2k power, 1k counter. The chopper or Drum Kingdom type searcher. It only looks at the top 4 cards though, but yeah, that's pretty much what we need in the deck. A little less consistent than Nami, because yeah, we do run like the Zoros and then the Sanji 2k counters that Dr. Kureha can't hit, but everything else in the deck overlaps with Nami perfectly. So a lot of great value out of Kureha, and you could use her as an attacker with the Makino too. 2 OP08 Silver's Rayleigh, 8 cost 8k power. This one is probably like a controversial pick. This is like, I guess, my spice to it, because what he does is on play, you can choose up to 2 of your opponent's characters until the end of your opponent's next turn. You give one of them minus 3k power and the other one minus 2k power, and then you can KO a opponent's character with power of 3k or less. And these are all like independent targets, right? You can give minus 2k to one thing, minus 2k to another thing, and then KO like a third target that happens to have 3000 power or less, which does combo with the EB01 chopper too, by the way. But yeah, I like having this guy out as an answer for Bonnie, because 8 cost Kid is like a wall, a pretty big deterrent to this deck if they can get it up online and protect it. It's hard for your bodies to attack over it. So just having this Rayleigh out to debuff the kid to a 5k and then debuff potentially another attacker they have for 2k and then KO the Rosinante that they put out to protect the kid. I think that's a really strong play. Or if they played like a Urouge to protect the kid, right? Give Urouge minus 2k, kill him, kid gets the minus 3k, he's a 5k attack character. And then all your choppers, 4k attack, put it down on leader, they can swing 5ks at him. If he doesn't die, you'll at least burn like every single counter in your opponent's hand to protect him. So yeah, I just like him as a answer to 8 cost kid, basically. And yeah, in cases where you don't get to aggro early enough, silvers really can buy you an extra turn because the minus 3k and minus 2k lasts until the end of your opponent's turn. So you'll make 2 targets like hit you like a wet sponge, allowing you to live a turn to throw another volley of attacks at them to potentially go for game. For EB01, Shut Up and Come With Us, it's a 1 cost event. It's quite the strong event, but you do have to know when to leave Dawn up for it. Because what it does is on counter, you can look at the top 5 cards of your deck and put up to 1 3 cost or less animal type character into play, and then put the remaining cards in the bottom of your deck in any order. So it's basically a 1 Dawn cheat out animal, and not even from your hand, from your deck too, and from the top 5 of your deck. So it's like insanely high value. It can find you a card that you may not even be accounting for in your hand, right? Because it lets you look 5 deep. And yeah, this plays every chopper in our deck. But do note that the OP08 chopper doesn't get the on play because you activate it on counter, right? So it's your opponent's turn. But he comes out untapped, so he'll most likely live, and then you get to attack with him and get use of his when attacking to search for another animal. And yeah, it's just a really nice discount. Went on for like a 3 cost animal in our deck, basically. And then one thing you're going to have to get used to with this card is remembering to use it, because it doesn't provide counter value. It doesn't buff power or anything like that. You just have to kind of separate how your brain thinks, right? When you're tapping Dawn for a counter event, it's not always just to prevent a character from dying or an attack from going through. This one is to play out a character. I don't know, it could just be a bad habit of mine, but sometimes I forget that I left Dawn up for this and I let attacks go through, and just something that maybe you have to learn to do, but it could just be like a me thing. But yeah, other than that, this is a great card. I just wish I had like a trigger too, but maybe that would make it too busted. And then finally, we have 2 starter deck 1 Diable Jomb, so 1 cost event. On main, you can select a Straw Hat crew type leader or character. Then your opponent cannot activate blocker if that leader or character attacks during this turn. And then on trigger, you can KO up to one of your opponent's blocker characters with a cost of 3 or less. That almost never comes up, but yeah, you use this for the main ability. Since we're able to aggro your opponent down so much, sometimes we'll catch them where they're in a scenario where they don't have enough counter to stay at 1 life, so they'll go to 0. But then once they're at 0, that's when they like start playing more defensively. They'll play a bunch of blockers out. Well, you don't have to worry about that. You just play Diable Jomb, attack with your leader for 14k or something, and then usually that's enough to seal deal for you, right? That'll get you the win. But yeah, this is just an emergency tech card in those situations. Other than that, sometimes it can be considered a dead card in hand, but that's where we have like the OP01 chopper to potentially cycle it out if you don't need it. For starting hands, you'll want to look for these cards: OP01 Nami, OP08 Kureha, OP08 Tony Chopper, and then the EB01 Shut Up and Come With Us. Basically, all 4 of these cards are searchers, right? Kureha finds Drum Kingdom and choppers. Nami finds Straw Hat cards, which is what Chopper is too, so he finds choppers too. Chopper finds other animals, and then the Shut Up and Come With Us finds other animals too. So Shut Up and Come With Us and Chopper play out cards. Nami and Kureha put them into your hand. But yeah, you're just always replacing cards. You always have a lot of card advantage between these 4 searchers. I think if you start with any of these, you're pretty much golden. If you start with 2, you're good for the game. You'll find the pieces as you go, as the game progresses. So that is the ZOORO deck that I'm trying out for now. I'm still of the opinion that it runs better without the vanilla 1 costs. And it does quite well into a lot of the decks in the meta, right? It punishes any deck that is quite slow and tries to set up. It does have trouble against Lucci in particular, because they run the 4-cost Lucci that does a really good job at clearing our bodies on board. They don't even need Annie's lobby for that. And then Jack can kill something for free every turn after that too. You really have to like have all the stars aligned and then get all of your 08 choppers to the point where you can play out more bodies than they can like deal with. But even then, they're a 5-life leader, so it's a little harder in that regard. I'm pretty sure any 4-life leader this ZOORO is really strong against. So yeah, with Log On being able to bottom deck a lot of these bodies, I think ZOORO does have a higher place in the meta, and I think any other slower deck will lose to Pudding, so ZOORO is the answer to Pudding as well. So I actually think ZOORO might see more play than we think, especially in our own 08 meta, which is kind of different from Japan with the banning of Annie's Lobby and Repurple Law. So yeah, I think ZOORO is a deck to watch out for. I think I'm gonna put more hours into this deck and make more tweaks into it. Return to my roots. Go back to playing ZOORO maybe, because he's shaping up to be quite the strong leader, right? I do think that there should be more tech cards in the deck to account for his weaker matchups, but that's something I'll have to figure out with time. So expect to see like an updated deck list later once I get more acquainted with the meta, with the Western 08 meta, which is like a complete mystery at the moment. But yeah, hope you enjoy this deck list. Hope you give it a try. Let me know if you have any recommendations that maybe you've tested out that you want me to try out. And yeah, enjoy the gameplay footage coming up right now. We have ZOORO versus Sabo. He could be using the new... Oh no, it's not allowed. I was thinking he's using the new 09 Revolutionary Army cards, but don't think so. Right, so this deck is kind of resilient. It's going to be annoying for us to try to finish him. We'll do Nami into a Chopper, and then Nami into... how about Chopper? Then we'll pass. So we got a lot of chops in hand. 6 of us will take. He does nothing for 2. We must have something. Oh, baby ace. So he has a way to put ace on top, it looks like. Let's see, we'll do 5 at lead. Counter 1 with S Shark. Play Kureha into another Chopper, and then we'll play Chopper into Hiking Bear. Then we'll pass. So ace is probably going to attack Hiking Bear. Oh, 6 at Hiking Bear, that works too. Kikunojo out from hand, we'll do down leader. Then Chopper 6 into this Chopper. And I don't have anything else to cheat out. Okay, they counter 2. 6 at lead with leader. We'll just ping him a lot. He took that one. Nami 5. Took that one as well. Kureha 5. The counter 2 will pass. Ooh, that's a good sign. He has a 1 case, it sounds like. I guess he can play the ace now. So he does 6 at probably this Chopper, right? If I defend it, he plays ace 7 and then Kikunojo 7. Yeah, it's not worth it. Let him die. We have another in hand anyway. Kikunojo 7 at knee, probably. Bad Chopper. We'll let him go. Then the ace. Puts it on top and then puts it back out again. Right, that's what you do, right? Oh, Nami. Oh, regular Nami. Egghead Nami. Oh yeah, I guess if he wanted to do the baby ace, he wouldn't have attacked with leader yet, because he'd get that 2k buff. Okay, so they buff that ace. We'll use the event. Cheat out this Chopper. And then Nami dies. So he's a 4k. I should get rid of him though. I'm at 4 life, so I can make him not trigger the Kikunojo. Down leader, we'll throw 6 at ace, I guess. Get a guaranteed. Then 3 down for Chopper means I can make this a 7. 7 on this chop. He'll take Kikunojo to hand. Please. Okay, he countered to try to get by out of Kikunojo, which is great for me. Because I'm going to do Makino, buff, Nami 7. Takes it, no value for you. We'll play out Chopper into this Chopper. Then we'll pass. Alrighty. And then I don't think he can afford to attack our life because he needs to get rid of our board. So there's 7k at blocker Chopper, sure. And then he'll kill Makino. Or this Chopper instead. Okay, so my Nami gets to attack again. For 1 down investment, oh he had Rush ZOORO too. Puts the Nami on top. What was this, 9k at me? Sure. This is a 1 down investment for me to attack 7k. I don't know if that is worth to attack my life. So down leader, down Nami, Makino. Let's attack with the Chopper first actually. No, wait, yeah. We'll throw 7 at the ZOORO then. I messed up. Because if they trigger out the Nami, they can kill one of my priority attackers. Okay, they counted 2. I guess I can kill him then, right? On Chopper 7, he has 2 cards in hand. Play out this Chopper. Okay, he died. We'll throw 6 at lead, he triggers the Nami. Okay, then we'll play ZOORO, attack 6. Takes, play ZOORO, attack 7. I think he'll take this one as well. He's at 0. He got an S-Shark trigger though. Does this help him? Not really. Yeah, you can see it's okay. We managed to do it. Bye. We have ZOORO versus Gecko Moria. I'm trying to play ranked with this deck, but no one's like queuing up, and then when I play against randos, they like quit mid-game. It's kind of frustrating. But I guess everyone's more excited for the unsolved 07 meta right now. Play Nami. Into Chopper. I probably should have taken the event actually, but I'll play Kureha then. Yeah, more of these choppers is good. We'll pass. Because freaking Absalom KOs a lot of our cards really easily. What comes out here? 6k at us. Pudding? Not Pudding. What's her name? Perona? Oh no, he just does 6k and then brand new. Scared me for nothing. Okay, he does. Well, he got like every single thing he needs in his deck in his discard. Okay, so down leader. We'll throw 6 at him. Takes. We'll play Chopper into Chopper and then pass. I'm guessing Don brand new 4 at Chopper. This guy's bald. Look how bald he is. I hope Karma doesn't bite me in the ass because I keep calling this guy bald guy. That would be like pretty ironic if I became bald in the future because of that after making fun of him so much. I should be positive. I shouldn't be making fun of people, right? Sorry, brand new. I'll call you brand new from now on. I'm a changed man. Okay, so they throw 8k at us and play out Perona. Guess we'll get rid of Diable Jump and then we'll let Chopper die. Okay, down leader, Kureha 3 at brand new. I almost said bald guy. Because it's B either way, right? It's so hard not to say bald guy. Gotta understand. Okay, we'll do Chopper 6 at lead. Play out a Chopper. They counter 2, we'll throw 7 from our leader at them. They take. I think I can afford to. Yeah, we'll throw 6 with Nami, leave Dawn up for Shut Up and Come With Us. If I had played the this Chopper, that OA Chopper, it would have replaced something on board, and I didn't want that. I wanted to get value out of things on board before they die and not have to replace. I don't know if that's optimal, but that's the way I'm thinking to play this deck for now. But maybe that's wrong. We'll learn it as we go. Okay, they play Rebecca into Hina, then they're gonna Absalom 2 for 1, right? So 6 at him and then 6 at. Yeah, wouldn't you want to put the minus 3 cost on the higher stat line Chopper? So 6 at this guy, I can defend that. I guess he prioritized killing the blocker. But 6k at the blocker, I would have let go. We'll counter 2 to save him. Perona throws 5 at him. We'll counter 1, and then we'll use the event. We whiff the event. Great. Great. Okay, passes back to us. We'll do down leader. We'll attack with Chopper. To start, about at Hina into a Hiking Bear. Okay, they counter 2. My getting killers are killers. I think I'll save it. I'll do more pingin for now. So Kureha 5 at Hina. They counter. Throw 7 at Hina. They block. Throw 6 at Hina. Counter 2k, we'll play Kureha. Take a Chopper. Then we'll pass. So hopefully 3 bodies will be eating up 3 attacks here. I don't have to use counter. Yep, looks like that is the case. So Perona kills Hiking Bear. Hina kills Kureha. Then Absalom kills Nami. That's kind of lore accurate, but not really. They never kill. That's not a spoiler, that's like so early on. 6k only. Oh, he's gonna play Gecko Moria. Tsudu Absalom, right? Oh, his Absalom's out on board. I don't have counter for this anyway. Dang it! So he's gonna play Borsa. Right, Gecko into Borsa? Or Rebecca? Probably Rebecca, yeah. Alright, I go for the lethal push now, because I exhausted every counter in his hand for him to protect this Hina. Okay, he takes a Borsa back to hand, and then brand new finds him a Perona. Oh, other way around. Brand new found them the Borsa, and then they took a Perona. I could do triple Chopper here, but that seems a little excessive. So 6 Dawn, I have 4 Dawn to work with. 6/6. No, I'll do 7-5. On leader. Would I have 5 at Hina? Get them to use more 2Ks. Or their Borsa. Yep. And then 7 lead at their leader, the block. Then Chopper. We whiff, that's not good. How about Chopper? Hit something, please. Okay, into Chopper. We'll pass. I was expecting to have a full board. So brand new into Kureha. Got it. Hopefully with these 2 Choppers and 2 Kitty Killers I can hit them. Their last 2 life. And they're out of blockers hopefully. 5 at Chopper, sure. We're not out of the woods just yet. But we do have quite a lot of life, but I don't think we can survive 2 turns of attacks. Right, if Perona attacks us for 5, we might have to counter 1. Then we'll take 2 hits and then we have 2 life to defend with to live on. Perona 5, we counter 1. It's looking like he has a second Gecko. Or else he would have attacked for bigger numbers. Yeah, 7 leader. No leader ability, right? Yep, we'll pick this. Gecko 9 we take. So what did he do? Gecko into Rebecca again? Yep. I'll have 5 attacks. He has 2 life. Potentially 6 cards in hand. Right, he has another brand new? No, he doesn't. Oh, I guess that puts him in there. But can he pick it afterwards? No, right? Because on play, it's not in the discard just yet. So maybe just Rebecca. Yeah, takes back up Perona, so we know he has 1 2K. Okay, down leader. I think I should still pressure board here because I'm not confident I can finish. So 6 at Hina. We whiff. Counters 2. We'll do 6 at Hina. We whiff again. Uh-oh. Are all of our animals dead? I don't think so. We're just unlucky. Counter 2. Do 7 at Hina. They block. Kid and Killer. 8 at Hina. And Kid and Killer. 8 at Perona. We'll pass. Alright. They can get rid of 3 things this turn. I'll have 1 body. At least. Oh, he's going for game. 9 at me will take. If he splits, I lose. If he does 9, I can defend. If he does 9, I will defend. So now we can only kill 1 thing on board. Don't tell me you got a 3rd Gecko. Come on. So what he should have done was, what is it, 14 plus 10. He should have done 12-12. If he was like aiming to kill me. Otherwise, he must have an out here. Okay, Sakazuki. So he kills 2 bodies. He kills a Kid and Killer. He could have just attacked 9k into this one. Or just 7's enough. Yep. You can cheat out a Hogback to take back a Perona or something. He did have another Gecko. He had a 3rd one. Oh my god. Alright, he has 1 2k, 2 life, and Dream. Let's see if we can end it. We get a rush threat too. Down leader. Chopper 7. Chopper. Why not? Takes. Yeah, I think with the ZOORO we guarantee the win, right? Another 7. If he counters this, he'll have nothing in hand. Here are all our choppers showing up now. He counters. Okay. So this is 9. Yeah, we got it. 7. Takes. ZOORO. 3 down for perfect lethal. He only had 2k anyway. Whew! That was a close one. Okay, bye. ZOORO versus Pudding will go... Oh, they chose me to go first? Oh, they chose to go first. Okay, we'll keep this. Okay, they play Pudding to find a Lin 10 cost. Let's try to get them to not get to that point. So we'll play Kureha into Hiking Bear. Pass. Let's kill them before they get to 10, hopefully. Okay, 5 out of stay ramp. We will event into Chopper, into Hiking Bear. Perfect. We take. Yes, 3 down to attack with Pudding for 5, if he really wants. But no, they play the Event Searcher. They find another 10 Mom. Okay, that's 2 non-counter cards. That's good for us. Second Event Searcher finds them a 9 Mom. Okay, that's 3 non-counter. I and then their life is non-counter, I have pretty good chance of killing them, I think. So down leader. We'll just throw 6 at him for now. He does counter, okay. I'll throw 5 at you. We won't use the hiking bear just yet. They take, we'll play out chopper. We whiff, we'll pass. Alright, he's going to 6, he needs to play the purple Katakuri. He does have the purple Katakuri. So he's at 10 next turn, great. 6 at chopper, and I don't have counter. That's fine, it's fine. It is fine, down leader. On hiking bear, we'll buff this chopper, hiking bear 5. Because I think he's low on counter. Took 7k from this chopper into chopper, nice. Took that one. Leader 6. Counter 2, we'll play ZOORO, put down on him, attack for 7, he goes to 0. Yep. Ooh, did he get a trigger? You're the one who disappear trigger? Great. Perfect. Just what we wanted to see. So maybe they're gonna play the purple 9 mom to heal and then get rid of one of our bodies. Might go for dragon next turn. Right, because that'd be 7-10. That sounds like a good number to attack for. So 5 out hiking bear, and then this kata will kill chopper. I don't have the counter anyway. I do have the counter actually. So maybe we'll... Oh, it does 8. Okay, so I can't save him. How do you know we only have 3k counter? And then he's gonna get rid of our ZOORO here. So, oh, he discards the 10 mom. Okay, so both 10 moms and the 9 mom is gone. So the non-counters are unaccounted for. So we do dragon, 2 down leader. This chopper attacks for 5. Counter 1, ZOORO for 7. Takes. Oh, and then veg trigger on my dragon, great. Perfect. That's what we love to see. Well, he can't kill us, we have like 5 life. And then, yeah, this kills a 6 cost or lower. So my dragon is safe, 5 at my chopper. And I still have Kureha as like a pocket swing if I need it. They 10 mom. And 7-9 at us. Oh, they don't attack with the big bodies. Okay, down leader. We'll do 7 from leader. We take another veg trigger. Are you kidding me? What the heck? Play out chopper into chopper. Then ZOORO, put a down on him, attack 7 into leader. As long as I keep having bodies out, he'll never attack me. He counters 4, we'll pass. Alright. Am I gonna trigger every veg in his deck into my dragon? Event searcher finds him in a mod? Yes, that's what happened. So 2k, unknown. 7 at ZOORO, let him die. 9 at chopper, let him die. Another 9 mom, gets rid of this chopper, that's fine. Is he gonna hit me one more time? Yes, okay, so I get the event now. Maybe I should have played it out earlier. Maybe this is too risky, but play chopper into hiking bear, and I think we win with this wide board. Down leader, down hiking bear, buff animal. Hiking bear 5, get rid of the last counter in their hand, maybe. We have Kidding Killer too, so maybe dragon is not needed. If I do encounter the 3rd veg, they take chopper 7. They take dragon 10. Okay, we got it. Bye. We have ZOORO versus Luffy. Mulligan. Okay, I like the other hand more. We gotta pressure him. So Luffy, Taro. Tsunami into... I guess ZOORO. Pass. And I can do this chopper into hiking bear. I don't think he has a way to KO this early on, so I should be safe. 5 of us will take. Ooh, this chopper is better. Okay, so they ramp. I can't get hit by the blocker law if they play it, but it looks like he's playing the Straw Hat version of Purple Luffy. So it could just be like the Searcher ZOORO, which is technically an 8.5 card. Oh, Bonkichi. Honekichi. Bonkishi? I think this is wrong. Down leader attacks 6, he counters 2. Yep, we'll play Choppa into a whiff. Great. Pass. Does he go to 8 this turn? No, he doesn't. So he doesn't get the -2. Okay. He just needed a body out, I guess. 5 at us. We will take. I guess he could poly here if he has it. At 6 at us, we'll counter 2. It ramps to 7. Oh, he has Luffy Taro, right? Yeah, that's what comes out. Into Sangoro? Yep. Right, down leader. We'll throw 6 at Brook into a chopper that can play out a hiking bear. Just fill the board. I should probably be throwing these at leader, right? Because this is 6k. Oh, he died anyway. I think I will throw 6 at lead. I think he takes, right? If he didn't have enough to defend Brook. Yep, he took. And I think this 7 will go through as well. I sussed out that he doesn't have counter. Yep, we'll pass. So he'll kill something on board. I'll replace it with the shut up and come with us, and then go for the killing blow next turn. Because he has 3 characters, I have 3 life. I have some counter, so I don't think I'm gonna die. 6 at chopper. Yeah, we'll let him die. And he drew a card. He must have counter by now. Taro 8 at ZOORO. We'll use the event. How about this one? The blocker. Let him die. Let's see, for 8 Dom, what can he do? He can't ramp anymore because I'll go to 0. Yeah, I think he doesn't really have anything to play. He can play like 1 blocker. Yeah, like queen, and that's it. Then throw 8 at chopper. He could be running blast breath too. Yeah, it's not until 09 where purple gets like the busted purple counter events. Gum Gum Giant seems pretty strong. It counters 4k and it cycles a card out of your hand too. And it replaces itself. For -1 Dawn. Okay, he does 7. He does leave a Dawn up to scare me, to trick me. Kill my chopper. Okay, they save Dawn for the when you're at sea. I see. Dawn leader. Should I clear board? Might be a good idea to clear board. So we'll do Dawn Hiking Bear, buff Chopper, put 2 Dawn Chopper. Let's mix him a 8k. I could probably kill this Luffy Taro. So we'll do that. 8 at 5. He dies for sure. This is just some insurance. Oh, they block with the queen. And counter 3? Throw 5 at Luffy Taro. Counter 1. Throw 7 at Taro. He died. Okay. Play Chopper into Chopper. We'll pass. But we got him to burn counter at least. And he lost the big body, so I don't feel like I'm gonna die on the clapback. So 5 at Hiking Bear, sure. If I can keep one of these alive, that'd be great. 6 at blocker. But Makino and Nami could be an out for me too, so we'll let him die. He won't attack with the queen anyway. He can play Kaido though. He plays another queen instead. Okay, it might be time to play dragon here. Does he have a 4-cost blocker he can play? He doesn't get Frankie yet. That's next set. Ooh, Onami. And it does draw them. Trash 1, draw 2. Pretty nice. So 3 blockers. I think I should go wide then, right? Because dragon just gets blocked. That might still be okay though. We'll save these for like finishing them, right? You won't expect 2 kitten killers. So dragon out, 2 down leader. We'll do 7 on chopper. Play out a hiking bear. They block counter 2. Okay, 6k from this chopper at leader. They counter 2, 7k from our leader. They block Onami. Or block the other queen, counter 1. Counter 2, I mean. Okay, we'll attack with the dragon. He blocks with Onami. Yeah. That was pretty good on him. So he does have 4 bodies this time, increasing his chances of finishing. But I still think we're fine with 5k. Sangoro at chopper. Yeah, he's going for board. Our dragon is safe, so he's pressure every turn. 7 at this chopper. I want him to attack with the queen, so I will counter 3. Use a queen. You must queen. And if I can get him to use a Dawn, I think he can't play like 2 Onamis or anything like that. Might be 1 blocker max if he does commit 7 on the queen. Yeah, you just kind of want him to make it awkward for him so that he has to pick either killing a character on board or playing 2 blockers. That's the dilemma that I set up for him. Always keep your opponent making decisions. And eventually they'll make the wrong one, and that's when you capitalize on it. Okay, he does do the Dawn on queen to kill chopper. He does do. Ooh, he plays Law, so he did run it. I just happened to evade it. At the time I had a huge hand. Yeah, and now he has 3 Dawn, he can't play another blocker, so that is the dilemma that we set up. And it paid off, I think. He did have an event searcher anyway, but I think this 2 Dawn is nothing. He can't do anything with it. Yep. Dawn leader. I don't have an animal to use with hiking bear. We could do 5, 6, 8, 8, 10. Or if I use it down on Onami, that's 6k. Oh, that's regular Nami, sorry. Let's throw our 6k at him, see what happens. Right, because if I do hiking bear 5, he just blocks with queen, I think. Okay, they counter 2. Maybe I'll save 1 Kitten Killer and then use 4 Dawn for like other stuff. The dragon 10. They block with the Law. I at least want him to block so I can't get killed on the clapback. He took it. He's not scared of Diable Jump. Go play Kitten Killer and attack 8 at lead. He does block. If I do 5 on hiking bear, I think that forces the block too. So I think we'll go for that. Unless he can block counter 4. Yeah, it looks like he can. 4 cards. Dang. Okay, yeah, he did save it in the end. We'll pass. Well, at least I'm glad I saved a Kitten Killer now. Yeah, this guy's surviving really well. There's Bone Kichi, so my dragon might be dead here. He's a 7k right now. Okay, 6k Kitten Killer, sure. If he does like 9 on Luffy and then passes, that'd be pretty sweet for him, not for me. Does 7k only. Okay, I can defend that. Oh, at hiking bear, huh? Is dragon gonna live? He has another blocker? Yeah, he does. Ooh, I drew rush. That's not good for him. So this is 7. I can do like... Let's do a 6k at first. He might be out of 2ks by now. We might use Nami to kill in the end. Come on, you gotta be out of 2ks by now, right? Oh, he just concedes? You didn't want me to plan out my 4 attacks this turn, 5 attacks? Right, I was gonna... But let me go over what I was gonna do. So ZOORO 6, and then I would have played this ZOORO attack for 7, then Kitten Killer for 8, and then Dragon for 10, and then whatever's left over I would have... If I felt like I could, Nami for 6. Something like that. Or maybe like ZOORO 6, and then if I sussed it out, I could do Nami 7. I don't know, something like that would have won either way. Bye. We have ZOORO versus Katakuri. Katakuri. Keep. This is a keeper for sure. Like pretty much 3 searchers. We will Nami. Take chopper. I think we'll pass with the event up. Let's not forget to use it. Onami. Okay, we're gonna lose a card here, but at least we'll play something out of our deck. Chopper, great, perfect, the best card. We don't mind losing a life, just a Kuda. Do Chopper 5 first, just in case some trigger kills. Then we'll play this Chopper into Hiking Bear. Oh my god, we're gonna Omega Flood them right now. It took Satori. Okay, my board is full actually. Maybe I will attack with my leader. Yeah, Nami 5. I mean, put down on leader. They took, okay, Zoro 6. Do you take this one as well? Nope, they counter. We'll play Kureha. Let's take refresher chopper. Get another chopper, you know. Okay, 3k Nami on Nami violence. 5 at him. I don't have any counter that I'm willing to expend. Could be down leader, yeah, and then Kikunojo or something. Or Egghead Luffy. 7k at this chopper, we're fine with that. Kikunojo, okay. I could do double chopper. So we'll just throw Hiking Bear at Onami. And then he'll eat an attack later. I really do want to keep pressure up though, but nah, it's fine. 5 at Satori. Dies. We'll play chopper into chopper. And then I don't have the board space though. Chopper. I guess we'll replace Kureha. Then we'll pass with the 1k bigger body. 7 mom, we will trash alive. 5 at Hiking Bear, sure, and then 6 at Hiking Bear. 6 at the other chopper. The draw card from discard chopper. Alright. So we'll Dawn leader, Dawn Hiking Bear, buff a chopper, attack Hiking Bear 5 at lead. I think he has no counter. Yep, he doesn't. Petal trigger, well, we might die on the clapback, huh? Oh well. Chopper 7, whiff. They take. Chopper 7, hit the blocker, nice. They counter 3. I think we may have it with Kid and Killer. So Zoro 7. Unless this is his last counter. Ooh, it is. Should I kill Kikunojo? Just to be sure I don't die? Yeah, I'm fine with that. Let's kill Kikunojo just to be safe. We'll pass. So he kills 3 things, I'll have 3 attacks next turn, he has 2 life. And he doesn't have a 9 cost way to heal, I don't think. Right, if he did have 4 bodies, I did run the risk of dying. Because I have 5k counter and then... Oh, 6k counter, maybe I would have lived anyway, but whatever. 7 at Zoro, at Chopper. 9 at Kid and Killer. Ooh, we could have a Gadatsu. 7 at Chopper, I will save him. For 3. Oh, Nami, but nothing in hand to discard, so nothing dies. Down leader, down Hiking Bear. Buff this Chopper, so Hiking Bear 5, he takes. And you got an Onami trigger. So leader, oh wait, Chopper 5. Then leader 7. Frankie, okay, 7 for game. Let me attack. We got it. It was a bedge too. You want rematch? Nope, bite.
Card D Kaizoku.